everyone. We're starting Module 9, which has to do with the digestive system. For this specific module, we're going to be focusing on the digestive system from the oral cavity all the way to the stomach. And few of us actually think about our digestive system unless it malfunctions. And yet, each day we spend conscious effort filling and emptying it. References to this system are part of our everyday language, even though sometimes we don't really think about it. And I'm sure you have probably heard someone say this before. You are what you eat. Even though it is simplistic, it is very true. The nutrients the body uses to build its structures and to fuel its functions come from the food we ingest. And nutrition influences health status, mental and emotional state, and also our overall sense of well-being. So let's take a look at one of the most interesting organ systems and one that actually makes us think about eating delicious foods. So for Module 9, Learning Outcome Number 1, we're actually going to compare the digestive tract versus the accessory organs that help the digestive system work properly. We're going to have this muscular tube that's going to be called the digestive tract, and then there are going to be these various accessory organs that will make up the digestive system. The digestive tract will include all these organs that are listed here, which are the oral cavity, which can also be called the mouth, the pharynx, which we already know is shared with the respiratory system, the esophagus, which is this long tube right over here, the stomach, which is this pouch, the small intestine, which is all of this. It starts right over here and it continues down over here, and the large intestine. And then the accessory organs will include the teeth, the tongue, which are both part of the oral cavity or inside of the oral cavity. And then you're going to have various glandular organs, such as the salivary glands, which we can see on this image. There are 3 salivary glands. We're going to have the parotid salivary glands, the sublingual salivary glands, and the submandibular salivary glands. And these also are going to function inside of the oral cavity. Then we're going to have the liver, which we can see right over here, the gallbladder, which is located right underneath of the liver, and the pancreas. Now, the accessory glandular organs, they will secrete water, enzymes, buffers, and even other components into duct emptying into the digestive tract, and this will help with the digestion of whatever we ingest. As the food enters and passes along the digestive tract, there are going to be secretions that will prepare the nutrients for absorption across the digestive tract epithelium. The digestive tract and the accessory organs, they will work together to perform the following functions. First, we have ingestion, which occurs when food and liquids enter the digestive tract via the mouth or the oral cavity. Next, let's talk about the mechanical processing, where most ingested solids, they must undergo mechanical processing before they can be swallowed. So things like squashing with the tongue and tearing and crushing with the teeth are going to be examples of this mechanical processing that occurs before the ingestion. Therefore, these processes occur in the oral cavity as well. Then we have mechanical processes like swirling and mixing and churning, and even propulsive motions that will occur after the swallowing process, and this will happen inside of the stomach, inside of the small intestine, and large intestines. Next, we have digestion, which is the chemical and the enzymatic breakdown of complex sugars and lipids and proteins into small organic molecules that will be able to be absorbed by the digestive epithelium. Therefore, digestion can occur in the oral cavity, as the salivary glands, they will secrete certain enzymes that will start to break down starches, in addition to the stomach, and part of the small intestine will also be responsible for digestion. With regards to secretion, we know that digestion usually involves the action of acids, enzymes, and buffers that are going to be produced by active secretion. And the lining of the digestive tract, they will produce some of these secretions, but the accessory organs, such as the pancreas, will provide most of this secretion. Therefore, besides the pancreas, the secretion will occur by the salivary glands in the oral cavity, by the stomach, the small intestine, and the liver. Next is absorption, which is the movement of organic molecules and electrolytes and vitamins, and definitely water across the digestive epithelium and into the interstitial fluid of the digestive tract. Now, small amount of absorption already starts to occur in the oral cavity, but most of the absorption occurs in the small intestine. However, the stomach and the large intestine are also responsible for some absorption. Excretion is going to be the elimination from the body of the undigested residue of food and the waste products of metabolism, and waste products are going to be secreted into the digestive tract, primarily by the accessory glands, especially the liver, and the excretion is going to occur in the large intestine. Now, compaction, which is the progressive dehydration of the indigestible materials and organic wastes prior to elimination from the body. So this compacted material is going to be called feces, and this compaction will occur in the large intestine. And then defecation is the elimination of these feces from the body through the anus. And of course, this will occur also in the large intestine and is the last step of the digestion process.